Clean Water and Endangered Species Act. So really celebrating today a real change in the way our world looks at the world. Today's the largest secular observance in the world, celebrated by more than 1 billion people each year. And not coincidentally, they're all people who live on this planet that we know and we love. However, despite decades of environmental progress, we do still face great environmental challenges, probably greater than ever. Number one being climate change and its effects, but also the loss of biodiversity, pollution from plastics, and many other challenges. So today, in addition to celebrating, is a day to reflect, and every day is a day to take action to protect our environment. As mayor, I signed an agreement to adopt, honor, and uphold the goals put forth in the Paris Agreement in 2017. I was joined by mayors around the country and around the world, really to keep global temperature increase to no more than 1.5 degrees Celsius. For Tucson, that means we need to bring our greenhouse gas emissions, the gases that are directly responsible for climate change, down to 5.1 million metric tons by 2025. So we're working to reduce our impact in many ways, from energy efficiency retrofits, the LED lighting program, to prioritizing multimodal transportation, to planting trees. And so far, planting trees, which I did this morning, we started a number of years ago, a Plant 10,000 Trees program. We far exceeded that, well over, I believe, over 20,000 trees. After conservation, yay! I'm telling you, planting trees is the best. The way to reduce greenhouse gas emissions is to install solar. By putting in solar, we're addressing one of the root causes of climate change, fossil fuel consumption. We began installing solar facilities in the city in 1999, which is more than a decade before I first came into office. And systems have been installed in city council offices, neighborhood centers, police substations, fire stations, parks, the airport, and at Tucson's water facility in Avra Valley. We've been joined by the school districts, by the tech park, by Davis Mall. Our pursuit of solar offers an opportunity for Tucson to become a national and international leader in the development and use of solar power. And in this case, we have to lead by example. I think cities are trying to lead by example. The people who live in cities understand the necessity of this. We've also worked to make it easier to deploy distributed solar with solar-ready requirements for residential development and simplification of our solar permitting process. In 2014, I called for an Energy and Water Initiative project. We called it EE-WIP for short. City staff responded, and we met our goals by reducing energy consumption within the city 12% and energy expenses 5%. Now we're going to double down with the impetus from Councilman Durham. Over the next 2 years, the city is more than doubling our solar capacity on city facilities.